Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to talk about how you can make a mosaic and a collage. So what is a mosaic? A mosaic is art where you make pictures using one type of material. A collage is still art where you make a picture using different types of materials. So in my years of teaching, this is one of the hardest topics that you can teach because they normally confuse between mosaic and collage. So I'll try to make it as easy as I can. So for the materials, the first thing that you make sure that you have your materials. So I have here pieces of paper, luminous paper. I've cut into small pieces, different colors. Then here I have rice. So how did I prepare this rice? You're going to take your rice, soak it in water which has paint. So you need different containers for different colors. Let it soak for 30 to 45 minutes and then remove the rice, put it out to dry, and then you're going to have this. These are eggshells. Again, the same procedure. You have to get your containers, put paint, soak them 30 to 45 minutes, and then you let it dry. Okay? So for a mosaic, I also need a palette, and then you'll have to get your picture. It can be a house, it can be a ball, it can be fish, anything you want. And then you need some brushes, glue. Those are materials that you need for making a mosaic or a collage. So the first thing that you're going to do, please remember to explain to the children, mosaic, I normally explain it like this. Mono. Mono means one. So mosaic, from the word mono, one type of material. So the other one, which is collage, means you're going to use different types of materials. So when I'm teaching, I try to teach it as close together as possible. Like tomorrow I can do this and then the next day. And I'll show you why. So when you're having a mosaic, the first thing that you need to do is put your picture, of course, prepare this as I had explained earlier. Then you need to put your glue in your palette. So you're going to choose. For example, I'll choose to use rice. I can have one color here, different colors. So one material, but to make it more interesting, make it colored. So colored. So I'll put my glue here. Then I can decide to have maybe red for the roof. So I'll put red here, red here, red here. So I'm just doing this. This is just a sample. And then I can put some glue here, the windows. Then I can choose a different color. I'll choose purple. So I'll have purple for the windows, purple for the windows. You can add more. Then I'll have my door here. I can have which color? Let me use orange for the door. And then I'll have my wall. Just a sample that leaves blue. So this is a sample of a mosaic. I've used rice all over, but I've colored my rice to make it more interesting. So you can have one group deal with the rice, the other group have the eggshells, the other group have pieces of paper. So when it comes to teaching collage, remember you're doing this with the kids. So they will realize, when I was doing mosaic, I only used rice. When I was doing mosaic, I only used eggshells. So when it comes now to collage, now you're going to tell them, you know what? You don't have to use only rice or whatever you just used. Now you're allowed to use everything. Okay? So you can start by having maybe the roof. And remember, they were watching the other kids. Maybe one group was using this, another group was using this. So when you allow them to use the different colors, so it is going to make more sense because they'll remember I was only allowed to use rice. So maybe you can have this for the roof. And then you tell them, guys, it's collage. You're allowed to use more than one material. So for the door, I can decide, maybe for the door and the windows, I decide to use eggshells. So I'll have my green eggshells there, and I'll have my orange eggshells right there. Then for the wall, I can use my pieces of paper. So no, I've changed my mind. Let me use yellow. Let me use yellow. So I'm going to arrange. So when you do this with your kids, it will be more realistic. So they'll say, here I only used one type of material. What is this? Mosaic. From mono, meaning one. Here I'm allowed to use more than one type of material. What do I call this? Collage. So I hope I've been of help when you're teaching these two. Please do this with your kids in school. Do this with your kids at home. And please like, subscribe, share my channel. So I'm going to leave you with some footage of what I had done with my kids before. So this is what I did with my kids before. I just chose a few. Thank you so much, guys. Like, share, and subscribe.